everyone, Gojira here. Just wanted to say what's up before we start the figure review, and I hope you have a blessed day. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Love you. Alrighty, so reviewing the box, you can see that it is verily smashed up. I got a light here so we can get a better look at it. You see the figure inside out of the window. It's got some artwork. Picture of the figure. Now on the side, I would assume to be those famous um the famous, little side panels with the figure. I'm trying to, if I can read that. This is your family feud you wanted, Daddy-O. Some Carnage quotes. Look on the back, see the figure in some poses with the accessories. Look on the top, you can see the fucked up art. Look on the side, same thing. Now let's unbox it. Alright, so obviously it's gonna be easy unboxing because I could just open this and then everything's all right. Now I hope it didn't damage the figure. Now I'm just put this down. Now I'm assuming on the inside there would have been some artwork for a display, but obviously the insides are fucked up, so put it back down. And here we have the figure and it's all its messed up beauty and the packaging. So I'm gonna get it out and review it for you. Alrighty, so first impressions out of the box. I just want to say, already just unboxing it was such like shows already like the shit I have for this. It was such a piss poor unboxing experience. The goddamn packaging it came in was taped together, and because it was getting smashed around, the tape got fucked up and got even more stuck together. So when you try to like take off the tape, it'd be impossible, and all the pieces and accessories end up getting scattered around. So it already goes to show why you shouldn't buy a bootleg figure, because obviously, oh my fuck, obviously they don't have the resources to package these good enough where it won't fucking explode when it's shipping overseas. But who cares, right? But we're just gonna go over the fucking accessories, I guess. So for the accessories, you get two of these little bladey pieces. I guess you get two little axe pieces. You get two more blade pieces. I don't even know what to call these. Fucking, I don't even know. Pieces. The other, I don't know. Oh my god. Sorry, my fucking phone that I'm using as a camera keeps falling. I'm gonna have to hold it up the entire review. You get two of these, I think, attachment pieces, maybe replacement pieces. I don't know. Get two of these little sharp dangly pieces, tentacle pieces. I think these are two joint replacements. I think this is a separator. You get two little stabbies, little British shanks. Two more little tendrils, medium-sized tendrils, stabby tendrils. More medium-sized stabby tendrils. And you get four big stabby tendrils. For hands, you get clench fist, pointy pointies. You get two for each, and then high five hands. All right. So you also get a stand that is piss poor quality. It's a basic ass stand. Now to the actual figure itself, I will review. No, I take back one thing about this figure. You do get a good stand, not for the figure, for my phone, because it is currently holding up my phone because the other stand I was using was so piss poor. Now, into the actual figure itself. Now, I will give them this. The figure does look alright. If you were to hold this up next to the actual figure, I probably couldn't tell too much of a difference. Maybe if you had it in my hand. The painting is alright, and the articulation looks good. I will say that the style of figure that Great Yamaguchi goes for with the super articulation works good on symbiote figures like this. Now, you're about to see me fuck up the name of all these joints, but yeah, everything is on a ball joint. Arm goes up that forward, leg extends out this much. It's on my phone? Oh no, it's not. Ball jointed at the knee, bends down this much. Calf swivel, I think that's called. I don't know. I forget. I'm not an expert. I'm not sure I'm his prime. Ball jointed ankle. uh, toe articulation. Arm goes up in a full 360. Also on a ball joint that is coming out as I do this. Yeah, that's the thing about these bootleg figures. Do expect the ball joints to come out. Torso and waist is also on a ball joint, which also feels like it's coming out. Yeah, thing about this, everything here is on a ball joint, and it all feels like it's about to fall out. Everything feels like it's gonna fall out. This figure does not feel put together good. Like, I feel like if I just, like, look at how loose this is. That looks weird. He can barely stand up on his own. Like, I feel like every time I pose this fucker, we have to put him back together. As for the head, full swivel on the neck. Look up that high, down that low. Which is, he has some jaw articulation, although very minor. I don't know if I can capture that on the camera. He has really weird head articulation. He does have replaceable eyes. I don't feel like trying to take those out my fingers. Onto the back, he has. I feel like these are supposed to articulate these little shoulder blades, but like so shit. It's like they don't want to move with the figure, and also yeah, they do that when you fucking articulate them. Yeah. So I'd say in range of articulation, it's actually a pretty good range of articulation you would get for. Oh my fucking god. You can hear my crash out. I can't repackage this, bro. I'm not gonna try to redo this review. I'm gonna have to tug it out. You get a pretty good range of articulation with this figure. Um, although the actual joints it's on to articulate are shit. These ball joints are constantly feeling like they're about to fall. I feel like if I pulled on this hard enough, it would just right out. Like, that's like one of the many problems that I find with figures of this nature being bootlegs, that they market themselves as, oh, it's a cheaper quality. It's cheaper, but you get the same quality, except you don't get the same quality. And yes, I know that some of these figures, like great Yamaguchi made, have been known to fall apart. 2.0 Spider-Man, but still, you would still get a better quality than this. You get better packaging, better shipping, and it wouldn't be falling apart. I'm gonna try to put some accessories on this though, and see if I can get him in some good poses, and give a good rounded review of the whole thing. All right. I can't stress this enough. Putting this figure in this pose for the review made me want to commit suicide. You have no singular clue how long it took me. It took me 30 minutes. 30 minutes just to put him in the kneeling pose simply and stick all these tendrils in. You don't want to know why it took so long? Because the figure is built like piss poor shit. Built like piss poor shit, okay? It has good articulation, but the joints to do that articulation with are loose and not placed in good enough, so they were constantly falling out. While I was putting in this figure, they were constantly loosening, and he was like falling apart. He had no structural support. And it fucking putting in these little shitty tendril pieces into the pegs on this figure is the equivalent to trying to stick something. It's like trying to put a USB in a USB port, but you put it on in the wrong way. Except you're fucking blind, so you don't know it's the wrong way, so you just keep jamming it and jamming it. It goes in, but it doesn't feel like it's supposed to go in. This shit is annoying. And for this simple ass pose, like if I tweak this shit a bit, like they don't even go in. They're supposed to go in these pegs, yet they're constantly like falling out. Like I'm afraid if I even touch this thing too hard, it's all just gonna fall fucking apart. All for this simple ass pose. I'm just gonna take it apart so I can put it in another fucking pose. This figure is fucking ass. And this is just one accessory. I gotta review so many fucking more. I'm gonna kill myself tonight. I swear to fucking God. Now I'm using my phone here to show off the figure on the stand with I got the little axe accessory right here and some tendrils that you can actually stick it to the hand. I got the claw hand accessory on here for the one of the hands. I don't know if my camera would focus on that. But I wanted to show off this pose with him in the air because, well, it shows off how fucking ass this stand is. Like, I'm scared moving this stand around like this if the figure will even stay up there. Because having to put this figure in this pose on the stand was the hardest thing to ever fucking do. It kept falling apart. The stand, I'm not even talking about the figure, I'm talking about the stand. The stand was falling apart. And it can barely support the weight of the figure itself. It is a piss poor quality stand. I have to keep it like this so he won't fall down. If I move this an inch, it's all just gonna fall apart. This stand, I shouldn't even call it a stand because it can't do that. It can't stand. It should be called a fall for one pose. And it's not even that good because I can't make it any more dynamic or else it's gonna fall apart. And I still gotta do the rest of the accessories. I'm so excited for this. I had to pause the next pose I was gonna put this in because this is just more proof on how bad the quality of this figure is. The fucking ball joint, again, if my camera would focus, came out of the figure's arm and got stuck in the axe piece because the mold, I don't know, again, if my camera would focus, but this little hole is not molded right enough where the figure ball joint won't get stuck in it. Isn't that fucking great, guys? That just shows the quality of bootlegs, right? They're just like the originals, guys. They're just like the originals. Alright, another pose with the spiky hands, I'm now calling them. I physically can't move it out of this pose or else it's gonna fall over. Cause it can't, like I said, it can't support its own body. It can't support its own body. So I have to have the stand holding it up again. I don't know if I can get that because my phone's on the charger. Stand is the thing keeping this figure alive, or else he's just gonna fall apart. It's so bad. And I still got at least, cause like I'm at least want to do these at pose. I don't like want to do these because this figure's so shit. I just want to get this review over with. I'm gonna give my overall review. I'm gonna take a couple of just shots with it and some decent poses. And yeah. Alright, for my overall review, I once again got it in a final pose that I'm okay with. That once again won't allow it to stand on its own. Using one of the blade arm accessory pieces. Listen, I'm gonna say this. I wanted to be proven wrong about bootlegs. You see them all the time on Instagram Reels, TikTok, and all that, as obvious. And they're marketed as, oh, it's the same figure, but cheaper, but it's the same quality. But it's not the same quality. Because the people who market these figures to you, they get the better quality figures because they're the ones marketing it. But the customers who actually buy it, they just get the backups. This figure has good articulation, but the joints required to keep that articulation are piss poor. The actual packaging and shipping, they couldn't give less of a fuck about. They just fucking threw it in a box and then shipped it across the country. It looks fine. The paint is fine, but it's just bad. The stand it comes with is shit. It can't hold itself up together properly. And it's I don't want to say horrible, but it's barely half decent. There's so many better options, and at that point, you might as well just buy the actual figure itself. And I know it's more expensive, but it's way better quality than this. The figure can barely keep itself together, god damn it. So I want to say it. My final score for this figure is a 5 out of 10. It has some good things. It has a lot of things going for it, but because it's just a bootleg and it's bad, it doesn't have a lot going for it. Would I recommend this? My genuine answer to this: if you are so desperate to have this kind of figure, great Yamaguchi, Mafex, all of that stuff, you are so desperate to have a figure of that quality, but there is just no way in hell you could actually genuinely afford it, yes. If there is no way in hell you could actually afford to buy this figure, yes, buy this bootleg. Because it is sad that good figures cost so much. But if you actually can't afford to get a better quality figure and you still get this, don't. Just don't. It's not good. Don't buy it. If I had to compare it to another bootleg, I'd say it's alright. Like, I could get another bootleg figure to compare it to, but I don't want to compare it to any other figure I have. I want to treat this as a figure on its own. But if I had to compare it, it's bad. If I compare it to my CT Toys Webman, bad. Compare it to my fucking, what's it, Super 7, Super Kaiju, Godzilla, shit. This is a bad figure. But if you have no other choice, buy it. If you do have a choice, don't. And that's the review.